This will be the last video that'll be featuring me using the Bearing Optic Super Yoter LRF. Bearing Optics was kind enough to let me use this optic for the last year and a quarter, and I really appreciate it. But it is time to move on. You will still see Bearing Optics products on the channel from time to time, as Ben will still be using them. But in the meantime, carpe sus. Got a hog out there at about 295 yards, and this is on a property where the landowner does allow me to shoot through fences with my 6.5 Grindle.
Brass catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
That's a little further than I'd like to shoot, so I'm going to go ahead and move up. Here I am at about 220 yards. If you watch carefully, you'll see the bullet go through the hog, deflect, and hit on the ground to the right. Here we go. And the hog takes off running. Second hit right there. Shot number 3 and shot number 4 failed to connect, but the hog goes down after a 200-yard run. And he turned out to be a 220-pound boar. Moving on to the Beaver Lake property on my next hunt, I've got pig and hog tracks down in a creek that I have to cross, and I've got some fresh rooting. And all of that rooting is down on the lower right-hand side where you see the 3 X's. And I'm parked in my truck up on a hillside overlooking the entire area, and after about 3 hours, decided to move on to my next property. And as I was leaving the property, came through, spotted a hog, and made a shot on it from the truck, dropping it in place. So you know, if I'm going to have a map, I probably don't have a whole lot of video, and this is the video from the truck as I have the rifle out the window on the rear view mirror. And the hog is down at 130 yards. And it turned out to be a nice little 150-pound boar. Ben was preparing some more optics for our next hunt.
Pig on your road upon arrival at the range. No zeroed gun in hand.
So he was here to actually zero multiple optics on the rifles today.
3 pigs on the road. 4 pigs. 5 pigs. Here come the piglets. Two-pounders. 1-pounders. Where's that trailing sow at?
You know, I tell people that if you've got a landowner that doesn't hunt their property often enough, you'll have a pig problem.
Carpe sus, my friend.
So Ben and I are on the first property of the night. Currently only see one. And he's using a Hogster Zap on his 6.5 Grindle. And we're in a sendero where the wind is blowing almost straight down the sendero, and the hogs are in a little alcove off to one side of the sendero, off to the right-hand side. And so we can't really move up on the hogs because we'll end up in the wind stream for the hogs and they'll smell us. And if we move off too far to the left, we've got cattle off to the left, and we'll have to shoot through the cattle at the hogs, and we don't want to do that. And then we've got this calf that has moved in amongst the hogs, and that's going to create a problem. So we're moving off to the left to try to get a better angle on the hogs that are back in this alcove. There's probably 7 or 8 that we saw earlier. We can hear them back there. So we've got the hogs moving around. The calf is somewhere back there. There's the calf. Finally, the mother cow goes in. Now, I don't know their family situation, but obviously this appears to be a calf that doesn't behave well, as the mother scolds the calf. And eventually, as we move to try to get a better angle again, the mother will eventually move the calf out from amongst the hogs, which is all that we ever needed. Alright, the cow's moving another way, and the calf, I said moving out of the way. A little more. Come on, a little more. So Ben calls out his hog. On the left or right? And I'm not certain that he and I... Okay, and I've got the one on the little... can both see all of the same hogs. So I've got the one on the left.
Coming in if you want to wait for a double.
And then Ben suggested I wait for a double or a twofer.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Hold on. 3, 2, 1.
Both hogs are down. My twofer did not connect with the second hog, and my follow-up shot did not connect with my attempted
Safe.
twofer hog.
Fist bump. Boom.
So Ben came away with a nice 200-pound sow that was not pregnant. I came away with a little 100-pound gilt, also not pregnant. Then later that night with other optics, we came away with another 7 hogs to do it for our evening.
Three, 2, 1.
Carpe sus, my friends.